another episode of KjKonfidential. I'm your host, KJ.
I'm Trey.
So, Trey, what's shaking and baking now?
You know, I'm just, living my life as a free bird.
Oh, you said free bird, not an angry bird.
No, I'm not angry right now. But I was angry like 2 minutes ago because this lift truck really tried it. But you know what? We're going to go there today. I literally had to. Can I get into it real quick?
Just a little.
A little bit. He picked me up. Like, first of all, he pulled up and then called me. Wrong thing. He was like, hey, I'm out front. I know you out front. You just pulled up and then just said, I have 5 minutes. Why are you just calling me now? Like, calm down. I'll be out there in a minute. And then, like, as soon as I get in, he was like, oh, can you look behind me? Like, I can't back up. You can't back up. You just can't back up now. So I really had to help him back up. And he had to do this whole U-turn. And then he asked me, so where am I going? Really? Yes. I really drove myself here. So I tipped myself nothing. No, I'm not angry.
Listen, guys, we have a good episode in store for you guys. So we're going to make sure that Trey calm down and, do some cackles with us, all right? Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey, you guys, welcome back. All right, so guess what time it is? It's Hot Topic time.
Hot Topics! Woo, woo. We should have harmonized that one again.
Hot Topic.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hot Topic. All right, our first hot topic. We got to talk about Kurt Franklin and his ungrateful son. Can we talk about that disrespectful son of his?
Why do you find him ungrateful? He's just 34 years old.
Ungrateful. Because I know. Okay, so this is my take on it. Okay, so your parents, you can't fault your parents for everything that they did to you, okay? Because they did the best that they could. We're gonna talk about the generational curses and stuff that black families go through. They do the best that they could. But at some point in time, you gotta take accountability for your own actions, son. If you don't want to take your medicine, that ain't Kirk's fault. That's your fault. If you want to be, disrespectful to your mother and to your father, that's not Kirk's fault. That's your fault. I mean, so tell me, Trey, what you think about
I feel the same about that because there's some things like my parents have done that I actually forgave them, and they don't even know they've done to me. And I'm just like, you know what? There's no reason to have this argument or talk about it, or whatever. But maybe he's just not in a good place right now to do that. Maybe he really needs to talk about it. Apparently, when he was recording his dad, that same, I guess, thing they were talking about, they called the therapist or whatever, and like they had words with that, and I guess it was helping. But his son later on said that his dad's a lie. It was all a fluke. Therapy didn't really work and all this other stuff. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Y'all just need to really just box it out. Just go out to the backyard and fight. Because like y'all old enough. Like,
right. He's too old to this animosity still.
Like you have kids about to beat up his grandkids. Like you might as well.
I just hope that they come to a resolution. I'm glad that all the Christians really kind of stuck up with Kurt.
Resolution.
Resolution.
I'm sorry. You really You said revolution. I was like, ooh.
Not a revolution. Can I get one though? Listen, we're praying for y'all. Next subject. Did you hear about the hit that was out on VP? The white. Was he white? Or was he Hispanic? He was white. Okay. So the little white boy that was sitting out there. I said it, white boy, because that's what he was, and y'all would say black boy if it was a black boy, or hell, y'all might say the N-word if it was that. But I'm not gonna say that on this channel because we're a Christian-based channel. Hallelujah. Anyway, so he was sitting in the car with rifles and ammo trying to take out the VP.
Somebody needs to take him out. Like, where's the Justice League? Like, where's the Avengers? Like,
listen, I'm just like
Wanda.
It's so crazy because we're trying to create good cohesive energy in the whole government, because the last government official that we had, it wasn't that great. Y'all know the little that orange
terrible.
Little peach. Was he a peach?
Cheeto.
We're gonna call it cheetah. Real cheetah. You know, and so I think it's really sad that they can't live their life in peace and just, you know, try to move this country forward without someone trying to attack them. Because ain't nobody tried to kill Donald Trump in the last 8 or 4 years. Excuse me.
Well, nobody we know.
Well, not anybody black.
Publicly. But same thing happened with the Obamas though. When they went to office, they had a bunch of death threats. I believe a bunch of nooses in the mail.
People just don't like to see minorities win. You know, and it's so sad. It's just so sad.
Disgusting.
You know, I'm praying for this country and you damn little. What do they call them boys? The glory boys, or what do they call them?
The good old boys.
The good old boys. Is that what they call
bad
them?
old boys. Incest boys. White boys.
It's just crazy. Anyway, next subject. Listen, I don't know how I feel about Blue winning a Grammy. I don't really know exactly how I feel about this.
All I know is that she got one over Carrie Hilson. That's so sad. Didn't Carrie Hilson make a song to Beyonce say, get some kids, bitch? Karma. Woo! And the bitch who threw that CD at you, that Beyonce CD at you on the street, was me. Next. Should we move to the next one? Because I'm finished.
Everybody was talking about how it's like, oh damn, Blue got a Grammy. Where's Nicki's Grammy at? And I was like, Nicki's an adult. Why are you comparing her to Blue? I mean, Beyonce is her mother.
Right, and she sent her 2 well-trained henchmen to grab her.
Well, congratulations to the little Blue Ivy. The one thing that we do know is that you won your Grammy. But that's neither here nor there.
Ooh, that was a drink.
Wonderful drink. All right, you guys, welcome back to KjKonfidential. So we had to take a little sip, you know. Sipping is good. It's hot seat time. It's hot seat time. It's hot seat time. All right, so first question, Mr. Trey, because you was messy last time. So guess what? I decided to get with the mess. Are you a pitcher or are you the catcher?
If I know sports, I am the. I don't know sports. What is that one that just does it all? The quarterback. Because I like to do it all. I like to throw, catch, get tackled, trade helmets, whatever you do in the locker room. I don't know what they do. Whatever sports is.
Okay, whatever sports is. All right, next question. We're gonna turn it up a notch. All right. Do you like them thick or do you like them skinny? Your guys.
To be honest, thick. Thick. I'm spit. I love thick, man. Let me tell you. I don't care what it is. Maybe because I'm petite myself. But I am. But I do love a thick man.
I'm not joking. Can't take it.
You answer the questions.
All right. Okay. So next question, we're gonna turn it up some more, guys. All right. So it's getting hot in here, making me sweat like a runaway slave. Yeah. All right. Stop. If a stranger approached you on the street and said that you was fine and he was horny, would you risk getting it on in public?
Did we have this conversation before? I would have sex at behind a Chanel dumpster, but not a Walmart dumpster.
Right. We did say that.
Depending where we at. So if we're on Rodeo, Melrose,
You would do it in front of everybody up there, huh?
you know, we just
They might thought make it rain, make it rain, make it rain.
That's not during COVID, but yeah.
All right, so last hot question, all right? We gotta make it real hot. Have you ever faked an orgasm before?
A couple of times. I'm not gonna be messy and call your names out. Just know, little dick. I was lying a couple times, okay?
I'm not.
You know who you are.
I'm not doing this. Guys, I can't. He makes me sick with this hot seat. I cannot. We'll be right back, guys. I can't.
Hi, everybody. We're back with KjKonfidential, and I am straight about to roast this bitch. So, let's go. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
To read minds. I like to be in the know.
You like to be a nosy bitch?
Yes, I need to know what's hot, what's the tea, what's the gaga, what's the kiki all the time. I mean, I'm not judging you or anything. I just need to know what type of person I'm dealing with so I know how to maneuver.
That's such a really good power. I would definitely be like, you fake.
Exactly, and that's on what? Collard greens and cornbread.
And I would have read that in his head. So since, we would like to bring back questions, catcher or pitcher?
On a good day.
What day is today?
Okay, I'm both.
Oh.
Yes.
What position is that in sports?
Any position that you want it to be.
Wow.
And that's on collard greens and cornbread.
That sounds like a nursery rhyme.
Both of us go round and round.
Let's see. Have you had sex with food involved? Like chocolate sauce on your body, whipped cream,
No.
collard greens and cornbread?
No. No.
I don't know. Kind of sexy.
No, the only food I've ever I wouldn't even say it was food. It was, y'all know the ice method. If you don't know the ice cube method, then you're not living life. And that's definitely on collard greens and cornbread.
Okay. All right. Last question is, do you like role playing? And have you ever role played?
I have not role played, but if my partner wanted me to role play, I mean, I am an actor and I'm very versatile, so I mean, I guess I could role play.
Who would you like to play? That's fine. Who would you like to play?
I don't know who I would like to play.
A fireman.
Listen,
I'm
if
in
my
jail.
body look, right now it might look like my body's together, but once everything starts settling and opening back up, this body be together, then I could be the fireman. But right now, let's do something that's a little bit more clothed for
I got it. You could be like a choreographer, and your man could be like the artist, and you're like, oh yeah, I want to show you some moves, and you just show him the moves.
I think my man would definitely laugh the fuck at me.
Oh, whatever. Oh, God, yeah. Tina Belcher, what is going on?
All right, you guys, and we'll be right back. Hey, you guys, welcome back. All right, so now we come to a point in this show where we get to bring on, a guest. This guy. All right, you guys, give it up for Roderick Davis.
Go on.
Well, welcome to KjKonfidential, Roderick.
Thanks for having me. You guys are great.
Thank you.
A little compliment.
Fucking hilarious.
We love compliments here.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
What do I do? What don't I do?
What
Don't I do? I do so much. Yeah. So I'm an actor. I sing. I write. I'm an educator, a painter, sculptor, evangelist. I do it all.
Jesus.
Okay.
I am nobody's evangelist. I would never even try to Lord.
Listen.
I don't know what to call it.
Listen.
I dare not play games with that.
No.
It's like, hey.
I can give some advice, but I wouldn't dare be like, the Lord has told me that. No.
Okay, well that's good. We don't need any of that up in here, up in here, up in here. I'm pretty sure all of us would not. Anyway,
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. Okay.
So, you recently did like a stint in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Okay, tell me, how was that experience?
Okay, so I was in a show at Planet Hollywood called Vegas to Show. And basically it was just a musical review of like all the old acts of Vegas. So like Sonny and Cher, the Rat Pack, Sammy Davis Jr., Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Oh, okay, Gladys.
Yeah, you gotta have the Gladys up in there. You know, get your
So
chicken
what you
waffle.
been doing in there?
So I was the lead. I was singing, dancing, acting like low key more dancing than I've ever done in my entire career.
Oh, I believe
like
it.
I had 3 weeks of rehearsal, then I was on. It was very intense.
3 weeks of like 3 weeks of rehearsal. Like every day you was like
every day. Like I had one day off.
From like-
I was off Sunday.
Oh wow.
from like 7 a.m. to like
No. So like I would have vocal rehearsal from like, I don't know, 10 to like 1. Then I would have like dance rehearsal from like 2 to 6 or something.
Oh wow.
So I had like a break for lunch and then was right back at it.
Oh, that sounds like a lie. That sounds like a
But
very
it was very intense. And the thing is, I hadn't done musical theater in years.
oh
So
rusty.
I mean, I wouldn't say rusty, but I was just a little concerned. Like I don't know if I can get these moves. Singing, no issue there. Acting, I got that down. Dancing, I'm nobody's Chris Breezy.
Oh,
I'm Chris Breezy. Now hold on now.
excuse me. Hold on. What did you say?
Okay,
Okay,
first see Breezy like
That's not what we
Y'all
that's
y'all
what
can
we
do
won't
Chris
do.
Brown, but not
That's what we
Beyonce.
won't do.
what they can do.
Okay, y'all. Okay.
But see, Beyonce is Beyonce. She's a
We just-
female.
we just
We
want-
talking about Chris. We're not gonna do Chris.
You know, I ain't gonna
Not
say
in
what
case,
I said.
not in these studios. We're not gonna do Chris. Okay. Let me get myself
sorry.
together real quick.
Yeah, so yeah, so it was a fun experience. It really taught me about just kind of like you said, just jumping into something.
Mm.
You know, like once I stopped tripping, it was like Roderick, like they hired you for a reason. Like you know you can do this. You're doing shit your whole life.
Right, they hired you for a reason.
Stop tripping and just do it.
I like that.
And once I let myself go and just was like, hey, like let me get into my bag. It was fucking incredible.
Okay, so do you have like anything new that you're doing? You know, I follow him on the gram.
On the gram.
And you know, I love this skit that he does with this guy that he portrays. Tell them about the character that you play.
So I'm gonna tell you. Tell you, dude.
Calm down.
So as an actor, like you're always trying to make sure that you find different ways to be creative and expressive and stuff. And then like with the industry being so weird now with COVID, a lot of actors have had to like kind of make their own way, create their own projects. So I said, okay, what can I do to kind of gain a bigger fan base and like get my followers up and just to be creative and like in my own bag. So I came up with this character called Uncle Ray Ray. Uncle Ray Ray is basically everybody's uncle. He always has something to say. He just rants and raves about whatever. He has no filter. He don't give a fuck. He says what's on his mind, and he just leaves it there. You take it or leave it.
Okay, so let me give Uncle Ray Ray a topic.
Okay.
Let's talk about what we think about Kim and Kanye's divorce, Uncle Ray Ray. What do you give us your take on that?
Kim and Kanye's divorce. Okay. I don't know why we surprised about this shit. We all knew what we're doing from the start, so why we acting so damn surprised? She a hoe, he's a fucking idiot. What y'all expect?
You actually
Looking at me? Shit. You looking at them? Talk about that damn Kim and a Kanye. I don't give a motherfucker about either one of them motherfuckers. What they done done come out like that? Not a goddamn thing. Give a fuck about no Kim and no Kanye. Naming that baby after a damn airline that don't exist no more. Shit was wrong there. Nobody said nothing, no. Damn house like a goddamn mausoleum. Which bullshit is that?
I'm not doing this.
Yeah, so that's Uncle Ray Ray's take. He just kind of sees it. Like the thing is this, he sees shit for what it is.
Uncle Ray Ray is.
He's a mess.
I have an Uncle Ray Ray.
I mean,
So stupid.
I have an Uncle Ray. Like
I
low
might be
key.
Uncle Ray Ray.
Listen,
know what?
Let me tell you something. Low key, I might be. If I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Like the thing is, like I love the fact that I can kind of really speak how I feel about things, but I can kind of disguise them under. Oh, it's a character. Like this is his take on it.
Right.
That's true.
It's not
I like
No.
that.
It's definitely not me. It's the character. It's his take. It's so not me.
So it's just Uncle Ray Ray.
Oh yeah, just Uncle Ray Ray being Uncle Ray Ray. It's not me.
All right, you guys. We'll be right back with our relationship advice segment. right, you guys, and welcome back. It's time for relationship advice. It's time for relationship advice. Relationship advice. Okay, Mariah Ferry, calm down.
Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton. Y'all really throwing Beyonce at me. It's fine. I'll defend her. My girl.
It's okay, Farrah. We know that you're the Farrah.
Damn, you called you Farrah.
We are all parents in this group. Remember
Damn, you can't be Michelle?
No, we are parents. We are all parents.
She ain't left for 6 months.
No, we got luggage on our way.
I said, oh, baby, okay. You are so gone. Beyonce was like,
You can go without your luggage.
no, it's not.
No.
You can go.
All right, so the first question is, what is a relationship deal breaker? We'll start with the guest
Yes,
first.
please.
What is a relationship deal breaker? On some real shit?
On
Some stink ass breath.
Ooh.
If your breath is stink, nah. Like I'm not gonna try to pretend like I don't smell it and taste it. So it's a risk
Taste.
for me.
Ooh, that is a deal breaker.
Because I feel like that's something like you can't like you know that, right? Like you can't taste your own fucking breath. If you're immune to your own breath, no. Now that's a goddamn deal breaker. Me.
That's right.
Like
What's a deal breaker for you?
Ooh. I would say lying that just cuts out like 99% of men in the world. I don't know. I guess it's gonna have to be like, what's a good deal breaker? What's a really petty something? Oh,
petty.
I don't know. Like, you go first.
You know, a relationship deal breaker for me is lying. I think because I am just one of those, I am not fake. And I'm not gonna pretend like that I am.
So like a liar or like a lie? Like a
liar.
Okay, so okay.
Like if you like
Continue lie.
like
Just always lie.
yes,
Gotcha.
yes.
Like
Like I
it's a
don't
sport,
So like you have lying and you have like embellishing.
No, I
Like-
want you to like
So-
I believe wholeheartedly
Okay.
that you can tell the truth without even telling a white lie. I'm just that real.
I mean,
And a lot of people are not like that. A lot of people are
Yeah.
not like that, and I won't hold them to it.
Right.
However, if you're gonna be around me, I expect to say I'm gonna always tell you the truth and hold you to the utmost respect, and I want the same too.
That is true.
That's why it took me a long time to find my happily ever after, but I found them. All
About to
right.
say.
Now, what's a deal breaker for you, honey?
Cheating.
Oh,
Cheating is just it's basic.
That's
It's like
true.
if you like somebody else besides me and you showing them way more affection than me and it looks like you want to be with that person, go for it. I'm not stopping you. Be happy. Leave me the fuck alone. That is it. That's all I want.
I know that's right. All right. So, question 2. Oh well, you already basically answered that. Okay, if cheated on, would you forgive your spouse?
I would like to say, yeah, I would. Okay, well, it depends on like what the indiscretion was, how long we've been together, and like the aftermath of it all. Like, did it really like create a huge rift? Is it something that we can come back from? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if there is love there, and if we truly have respect for one another, though someone stepped out. It may be hard, but I feel like if I truly love this person, then we can try to come to some kind of fucking conclusion. I don't know. Some kind of fucking I don't know.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bust out
I
laughing.
mean, I really want to believe
That was
we can
cute.
come
I
back.
That was
that was
nice.
really, it was really nice.
It was a cute poem.
Okay. So what do you say, Frank? What do you say?
Never
Cat block.
don't do
What
it
do
like
you
that.
say?
That was a cute little anecdote, but
It was dope.
Because Farrah got her eyes all tooted up like this.
I just know that's a deal breaker is cheating because I'm just gonna look at you like you don't want to be here, and I don't want to be with somebody who don't want to be here. So
That's true.
your action speaks way louder than what you're saying to me.
I think that it depends on when it happens in the relationship and how it happens. Because again, I've always believed, especially if you're in a long-term relationship, nobody just cheats just to cheat. Something happened in that relationship, to make them straight, especially if they've never done something before like this.
Okay.
So there's a rift in a relationship somewhere. So you have to be able, I'm not saying the fault is all on you. I'm not saying that, but you have to be able to take some responsibility in order for you guys to move past it. Because a spouse is just not gonna, like, let's take Married to Medicine for instance. Jackie and what's his name? Wilson. What's his name? Curtis. That's his name. Curtis.
Okay. To love me.
Yeah.
Curtis is supposed to love me.
Like,
There you are.
she had to say,
I'm sorry.
I'm starting because I'm getting all doing right the fuck in.
I'm weak.
Don't turn this shit into a musical.
I'm
Don't
weak.
you do it.
I'll keep it to myself.
All right.
Maybe a musical episode. Maybe one day.
Episode 5.
But no, he cheated on her. But I understood where some of the wives was coming from because he really kept telling her to show him some attention, make time for him and everything. And I'm not saying what he did was okay, because in no way, shape, or form am I condoning cheating. So don't go out there and be doing what, shaking your shoulda, coulda, wouldas on Tom, Dick, and Harry over there, when you should be over Sean's house like you're supposed to be.
That's right.
I didn't tell you to go out there and do that. I'm just saying that you have to take some responsibility when there's a rift in the relationship.
That's
and
right.
if you want to move forward, then you move forward. And that's not anyone to judge you.
That's true.
It is what it is. All right.
I agree.
And our final question is, how important is physical chemistry to you?
Oh, God.
It's fucking everything. What do you mean?
Ooh.
If I'm not attracted to you, I don't care about. Okay, let me.
That's going to say real messy.
Let me. It was about to get real Uncle Ray. So
Yeah, sure was. I felt it in my spirit.
let me choose my words wisely.
Okay.
I don't want to be,
I feel like I know what you're talking about. But I
So
want
this
you
is
to-
my thing. Like people always say, it's about what's on that inside. I mean, that's cool and that's cute. When I see someone walk into a room and I'm attracted to them physically, I'm not thinking about, like, what is their stance on abortion or what's their political views. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, yo, I would fuck them right here, right now with no problem. That's what I'm thinking. If I can think that about you, then now we can move forward. Now we can talk. Now I can ask about your political stance. Now I can see what's good. If I'm not attracted to you, you are automatically friend zone. Automatically. You will never be able to break past that. I don't waste my time. No. I'm not
I had one
attracted to
friend
you.
that was like, oh, he got cuter later on. I was like, okay, I might consider friend.
One friend. Oh, so you like to be with your friend's friend?
No, I
don't
do
you?
not. That was real messy.
Super messy. You didn't have to do that.
I only slept with
Now,
one friend.
Catch that girl. Catch that girl, friend. I'm just saying. I caught it. I didn't know if the viewers caught it, but I caught it. Okay.
But yeah. So
What is your stance on this?
Oh, I might sound real shallow, but yeah, I agree. But at the same time, like when you first see somebody, your initial thing is, I'm attracted to this person. But my thing is, what you see as attractive is what I might not see as attractive. Because apparently, some people I used to date back in the day, a lot of people thought it was ugly. And I was like, that's awful. At the same time, that's amazing to me because I like people for, this sounds really agony. No, because that's how I liked their physicality. It was like really beautiful for me. That's what I liked about them. And everybody thought it was ugly. And I was like, that's beautiful because like, thank God. Because I don't want you trying to take my fucking man.
Don't mess with my man.
I really want to break it to you.
Listen, all right. And that's on what? Collard greens and cornbread, friends. All right, stop. All right, so I'm gonna give it to you straight, no chaser, okay?
Okay, give it to us.
All right. While I think physical chemistry is important, I do feel like if you don't have anything outside of physical chemistry, then what do you have? Because you can look at somebody all day long and be like, they fine as hell.
Yeah.
But fineness only lasts for so long until you start going to the plastic surgeon, honey. And then you don't look like the same person that I fell in love with.
Yeah, you might
That's no shade. I'm just saying. Now while I look at physicality, because I look good. And that's not me being conceited. I look good.
You look good, bitch.
So I would expect the person that's with me to, compliment me or whatever have you. But distinctively, is that the very first thing that I actually look for? No, not really.
What?
Because
The hard
I spend most of my time alone.
Okay.
If I wanted to look at somebody, I can look at myself. If I want to spend time with you, then I need you to be able to converse with me. Because, again, I spend time by myself.
That is true. I do hate talking to somebody who's really pretty and have no spark. And you're just like, ooh, this is a really dull.
No shade, a lot of light-skinned men.
Oh, gee. This slander. Chris Brown is light skinned. What is
He
going
seems
on?
really interesting. He seems super interesting.
He's not interested at all, and I love me Chris Brown. I love some Chris Brown, but he's not interested at all. There's nothing interesting
I
about him.
kind of love Chris.
I mean, he knows how to dance. He knows how to, sing a little high
This is not the
tune.
Chris Brown Confidential. Let's move on.
Don't that,
It's been real,
I
y'all.
will second that emotion. I do not.
It's been collard greens and cornbreads on that side. It's been real peaceful on
All
this
right,
side.
you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And that was our show. I'm so glad that you had time to stop by today.
Yeah, I had a great time. Thanks for having me, guys.
I mean, we had a great time too. It was a good old kiki, laugh.
Absolutely.
Maybe you can stop by again and y'all can sing some show tunes.
We could actually. We could definitely.
We would kill.
Dream Girls. We would just.
He would probably kill. You would probably fall flat, but it's okay, Trey. He graduated with the directing degree.
Let's go. Y'all, I'll showcase myself.
No, it's no shade, y'all. He is really, both of them are really, really talented people. Trust me, if they wasn't talented, they wouldn't be sitting on KjKonfidential, and that's on what? Collard greens and cornbread, because we like talented black people around here, okay? Educators, people who want to, see themselves and, put themselves in a bigger, different light, and want better for themselves, Educated black man, not petty, shady, catty. That's no shade.
But I can bring it to you.
That's-
Collard greens and cornbread.
Okay, yeah. All right, you guys. Peace and blessings to you all. And keep watching, keep tuning in, because you never know who's going to pop up in the little seat next. All right, bye, you guys.
Yeah.